Hello. So today I'm gonna be showing you a replay from Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, my first one, because I forgot to record when I actually was doing it. I just did it absent-mindedly one day, and yeah, so I wanted to show you. So I guess let's get into it. So I'll be pausing along the way to explain stuff, and also how I was thinking at the time. So yeah. So as you can see, I'm using like some of the cards from um, the starting deck that I chose, but this is something different. Um, it's an at Ignister, and I kind of got some of those cards, and I was like, oh, I'll make a variation of the Stout deck using at Ignisters. And yeah, so that's how I was playing. So I set the two trap cards. Cyber's Beacon will let me add a level 1 first Cyber's monster from deck to hand when I take damage. And the other one, Jelly Cannon, when a monster declares an attack, target one monster, shuffle into the deck. So just some safety stuff. Then he gets this card on the field, and he's gonna he's gonna inflict 500 damage to me, then destroy one of these two. He destroyed that one, which for me was better, because that let me draw a card, add something that I could use to my hand. And so here I drew this other one that I could use, which honestly this one's a better one for me to have probably picked. So that let me search for my deck. It might be better if I have this. It may not. That may make no sense. But I'll keep it there. So that let me add something from my deck to my hand. And then I link summoned that monster with it. So this card lets me special summon itself by tributing. No, it just lets me special summon itself. But I'm activating its second effect to tribute one Cybus monster. So I'm tributing this. And this would let me negate the effect of a Cybus monster to special summon it. And this gives my Cybus monsters protection. So, with this thing's effect, I could, with that, that happens, but I add a level 5 or higher at Ignister, which would be this in this case. But furthermore, if I tributed a Link monster, I could add this card to my hand. And so, I use these two cards to Ritual Summon. And so, this card lets me which on all monsters my opponent controls with that or less attack to the hand. And then I get this, which doesn't really matter, but I just went ahead and activated in case he had like a monster with like 1900 attack points. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to do that. So I destroyed that with that one, destroyed that with that, and it's I don't know, I just wanted to do attack damage, battle damage with it. I don't know what he just used. That. So he put that on the top of my deck. But the problem with my deck is I only have one copy of this card in my deck. which is why I need to get that card out. So that wasn't good. Right there, I tried to use that effect to destroy this, so I don't take battle damage. But I forgot that this card is protecting it. So, that was a waste. So, I obviously draw that. But I know he can't destroy this card with blue eyes. So I just have to hope that he doesn't get some sort of extra deck monster that could destroy it or whatnot. And then I draw this card, which is so good for me. Not right now though. Now I get Blustering Winds, pretty good card. Uses Wash recklessly, and it just flips. So he destroys that, but I activate this to special summon it back on my field. Just gonna play the stalling game. So here's one of the extra deck monsters that I was not really wanting to see, but this is fine. Cannot target with card effects. That's fine right now. Also, I see cannot target with card effects, and this thing's effect. It changed the targeted monster's attack to 0. That's one effect, but once put on during damage calculation, if this card battles an opponent's monster, have the attack of that monster. That isn't negating, targeting. So that was the first thing I looked at. Here I put this down. I don't know why. He could just destroy it. It was a really just oversight on my part. But right there, I saw that I could activate this, and I was like, what? And then when an attack is declared involving 2 monsters, I can banish this card from my graveyard and 1 card from my hand. Then target one of my AI spell traps that is banished from my graveyard, except this card. I add it to my hand. And I was like, oh, that's actually exactly what I need. So, of course, I add the Ritual card back to my hand. And then destroys it. Sadness. But so here, I could activate this using this card, but I really want this protection. So I decided to not do that. And so, Silent Universe, I actually decided to activate it, because once per turn I can target 1 monster in my graveyard, shuffle it into the deck. So I'll just put the good cards back into the deck that I lost. And then AI Challenge You, a good card. Monsters my opponent controls lose 100 attack for each card I control. And now he has a filled field. And then, so here, the reason why I summon Mantra Commander is because I noticed that with drawing this, I could actually kill him this turn with Blustering Winds and AI challenging you, or AI challenge you. If I attacked this card, I could have just won this turn, but then he used, what was it, Threatening War? Yeah, that made me unable to win this turn. I was just like, God, I hate him. Turn change. Link bound. And I decided to activate this. And then I drew Silent Cascade. Wait. I drew Silent Cascade. What happened to my... Oh, I had to return it to the deck. Huh. Okay. So I activate one. I don't remember that happening. So I summon Launcher Commander, use that to get out Water Leviathan. And then that thing's effect. Okay, So here, this thing's effect. Send from field to graveyard, target one face-up monster you control. That target is unaffected by opponent's card effects until the end of the turn. So, obviously I'm gonna make my monster that. But unfortunately here, I was an idiot, and I decided to use this effect, which on all monsters your opponent controls with 2/3 or less attack to the hand. I needed to attack the one that was here. So here he activates this, make the Deul damage 0, and then he draws. Which that's fine. Activate Blustering on that, just to make sure he wouldn't attack, but honestly I should have just kept it the same, because if he had an incentive to attack this, he destroyed that, which was 100% fine with me. He'll activate AI Challenge you to lessen the blow as much as I could. So here I try another spool code, I just put it down to lower the attack more. And there I lower his monster's attack as much as I could. And there. Activated that on his Blue Eyes. But I could still just have his attack. And then here I'm pretty sure he just gave up, because like, you know, what are you supposed to do? He attacks, and obviously I'll lessen his attack points. Yeah, that was my first duel. Yeah, it was a long duel, especially when I had to read card effects and all that. But yeah, I was genuinely surprised I won. So I hope you enjoyed it, and yeah, I hope to try to upload more. I still need to upload a biking video, and yeah, bye.